Welcome back to my channel where we are continuing our Black History Month series where we're talking about Black plays you should know about. This week I'm talking about a play called The Light. Genesis is a principal at an all-Black charter school in Chicago, and Rashad, her firefighter boyfriend of 2 years, are getting engaged. On what should be one of the happiest days of their lives, a surprise proposal gift puts their future relationship at risk when they're forced to confront a devastating secret from the past. Long buried secrets and painful revelations threaten to splinter the couple's relationship. Everything begins to unravel, layers of truth and doubt are peeled away, and the power of love and reconciliation is tested. So, this play is a ground shifting play where accusations from the past resurface in a gripping two character drama. So, Rashad is an African American man in his mid 30s who is planning to propose to his girlfriend, Genesis, also Black. When she comes home, they banter affectionately, they play around, they flirt, and then Genesis becomes a little suspicious because Rashad's acting a little weird. Genesis changes the subject to her difficulties at work, and we learn that it's actually their anniversary. And Rashad insists that she gives any gifts that she has first. So she gives him his first gift, which is season passes to the Chicago Bears, his favorite NFL team. She refuses to give him the second gift, though, because she wants to get hers first, prompting him to remind her that of Amaya's first day of school, the day they met. Genesis reminds Rashad that she wants to be engaged by this time next year, and Rashad deflects by asking her about their first date. Rashad recreates that date before handing her an envelope. Inside the envelope is a handwritten letter where Rashad tells Genesis that his soul had been starving for her and that his soul had been full since the first day they danced together. And then he proposes and she says yes. In return, she shares with him the moment she fell for him. Rashad then pulls a second gift out, which are concert tickets. And that's the turning point of the play. Genesis is like super excited. Is that right? Tama is actually performing as part of a concert hosted by another artist named Kashif, who she says she can't support. Rashad is hurt and they end up arguing, but he tries to massage her feet and, get her to calm down, asking if she wants to explain why she's against this man. And so she says that he's a hypocrite. He's a socially conscious persona, a facade. And then she gets into a whole bunch of other stuff about his history and his past. But unfortunately, Rashad's not really listening still and unconsciously being a bit misogynistic. The fight becomes more aggressive and Genesis ends up locking herself in her bedroom, refusing to speak to him. And he just walks away. But then he's like, okay, let me stay. We fight for my relationship, see what's going on. So he then opens his second gift, excited to see what it was. And it actually makes him sad. And he wants to really make this relationship work. So after a moment, Rashad takes a breath and he apologizes for failing her. He says he wants to be there for her, not because he is her man, but because she deserves it. This play is by Lloyd A. Webb, directed by Logan Vaughn, and starring Cynthia D. Barker as Genesis and Enoch King as Rashad. The Light tackles Black relationships and Black love and topics we don't often talk about as a community, as well as the strength of Black women in and out of relationships and just in society as a whole. The story is a reckoning that unfolds in real time and peels away the layers of truth, doubt, pain, and ultimately shows that the power of love and romance can be a healing beacon of light. Now, unfortunately, I left out some context because I didn't want to give spoilers for what exactly this argument is about and why it becomes slightly misogynistic. I would also like for people to go see the play for themselves to have their own take on it, because I do have some issues with it. I don't like the idea of certain things, but I do like how they come around. I also didn't want to have to do another trigger warning for a video, because I had to do a trigger warning for another video this month already, and I didn't want to have to do another trigger warning, which would have definitely had to be done if I went into detail about what exactly happened. And I know that there will be people mad about the description that I gave out of context. So if you ever see the play touring in your area, make sure to check it out so you can get said context. But that's all I have to say about that for this week. If you've seen The Light or know what it's about, give me a comment down and tell me what you think about it. Try not to spoil it for other people. I know it's an old play, but like a lot of people don't watch plays the way they watch movies, and a lot of people don't have access to plays the way they have access to movies. So, but just let me know what you thought about it. Also, leave a like if you learned something. Leave a like if you're curious what exactly I left out of context. Subscribe to this channel for more videos about Broadway and plays, as well as other things that I do on my channel. And that's it. So, yeah, bye.